Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to our humble Soviet Republic, nestled deep, seemingly, in the middle of nowhere. As we continue our marathon recording session, it occurs to me that I may have been a little unclear with regards to some of our plans as I described them last session, and that lack of clarity might be causing a bit of panic right now. So the first thing I want to do today is address those plans, then I want to refine those plans, and then I want to move on to other plans for the future glory of our nation. So folks, first things first, let's once again turn our attention to the sewage situation. And as we do so, folks, I want to mention really quickly, if you've been enjoying the series, if you'd like to see it continue, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know by leaving those likes and comments down below. And with that said, let's go ahead and take a look down below to really talk about the situation over here. Now, some of you saw me build these sewage lines and immediately were like, Party, what are you doing? This isn't going to work. Some of you maybe haven't noticed that this is actually an issue with the way it's laid out right now. But fear not, it's all part of the plan. So what's the problem? Well, okay, first of all, let's describe what the plan was, right? We've got this sewage pump over here that's going to take sewage from down here to this higher level. From there, it's going to get taken all the way over to this switch, which is going to collect sewage from other places as well down the line. And then we got this switch over here where it all goes to next, and that'll do the same thing before it all gets taken down to the discharge, which will dump that sewage into the river, never to be thought about again. Sounds great on paper, and in theory, it works beautifully, but in practice, it all falls apart all the way back over here. See, the sewage loading and unloading station doesn't actually push sewage. Buildings all work in very specific ways in workers and resources, and this same reason is why some factory connections don't work how you expect them to work unless you've got, for example, a forklift going in and, forcibly picking resources up and moving them across the factory connection to a different building. At least that's my understanding. So I'm going to try my best at explaining what the issue is here, and then I'm going to explain how I plan to solve it. And again, that's been the plan all along, but I did a very poor job of actually letting you guys know that last session, so my apologies. Anyway, certain buildings pull resources, certain buildings push resources. Certain other buildings kind of do neither, and they act as transit points instead. The sewage loading and unloading station is that third kind of building. That's why, while it's able to access the sewage that's in all of these tanks and switches and all that good stuff, it doesn't actually do anything with it. It's not storing it anywhere, nor is it pushing it anywhere. Instead, it waits for something else to come through and request that resource and pull it. Right now, we have our sewage trucks that come through, and when they arrive, they pull that resource, and the loading and unloading station simply acts as a transit point. It goes, oh, you want that resource? Okay, let me go ahead and help you pull it, because I have no storage, I can't pull it by default, and here, I'll drop it into your tank, and you can drive off with it. That's what we've got going on right now. But that's all this thing can do. When it's being asked for the resource, it can provide it. The sewage pump doesn't ask for sewage. It needs to get sewage pushed to it. But the loading and unloading station doesn't do that. It doesn't push resources unless it's got something asking for it. For example, if I built a sewage treatment facility over here, that sewage treatment facility would be asking for the resource, and so it would be pulling from the sewage loading and unloading station. In fact, we have an example right here. The discharge asks for sewage. It pulls sewage. So when the trucks come up over here to drop it off, it immediately goes to the discharge and then into the river. That's why this system works. But down over here, if I can find it again, all the sewage would come to a standstill here because the pump isn't going to be pulling. Even though it's connected to a discharge all the way down over there, this building doesn't know that. It's not going to just push through without, with the pull being so far away and so disconnected through a pump, through a bunch of switches that also don't pull. So this isn't going to work. Hopefully, I've done at least a half-decent job of explaining the situation over here and why it's a bit of an issue. If not, I apologize. I'll maybe try and clarify it in writing if you guys ask me in the comments. But point of the matter is, sewage wouldn't work with this current setup. But that's okay, because my plan is once the rest of these lines all get built up, I'm actually going to demolish this loading and unloading station, and I'm going to replace it with another switch. And that switch is going to collect from all of these pipes, push to this pipe, and rather I need to be careful with using the words push and pull now, but it's going to connect to these pipes, connect to this pipe, connect to this pump, and then the discharge will be able to pull from all the way over here to dump it into the river. So hopefully that makes sense. The plan here all along is once everything else is built, we're going to demolish this, and we're going to rework this system. Reality is that I maybe made a mistake of building this pipe over here, because I'm probably going to need a bit more room to build everything I need to build over here, and I wouldn't be surprised if I actually need even more pumps to get the sewage all the way up top over there. But that's a problem for future me. Present me just wanted to explain poorly what the problem here is with the current setup and the plans to actually solve it. So that's that plan explained. Again, probably really poorly. I apologize. Hopefully I was clear there. But let's go ahead and now refine the plan as promised. I mentioned this, I think, last session where I wasn't really happy with how expensive some of this is going to be. But, you know, hey, it's all right. It's fine. The fact of the matter is that I could be just a little less lazy about this and we could probably save a ton of resources. Because we're going so deep underground, so frequently, so unnecessarily, we have to spend so many resources on this construction. Like, just remember these numbers. 497 tons of gravel and 68 tons of prefab panels. That's what we'd need to complete this construction in this setup. Gee, and so many work days too, my goodness. But right, so I don't want to do this. I think that's wasteful, and there's definitely a better way to go around this, or go about this, I should say. So we're gonna go ahead and cancel this connection over here, and get rid of especially this part over here where we have to dig so deep underground. It's such a big part of the cost. And honestly, I wish I'd done that sooner. Like, I wish I'd avoided this bump. I wish I'd avoided this bump as well, but it's too late for some of these guys, so it's okay. It is what it is. We've already invested those resources, but I can save going forward at least, I guess. Right, so I should be able to cancel a bit more here and a bit more there. Cool. So this now only needs another 2.8 tons of gravel and 28 tons of prefab panels. My goodness. But 2.8 tons of gravel. That's going to be the one that changes the most, I think. Let's go ahead and adjust how this pipe will go. Push you down. Which way? So first of all, I don't want to connect to this. I want to connect to this. Second of all, I don't want to do that. 896. Nope, that's not what we're doing. Again, I'm trying to not be lazy about it this time, right? So I should be able to pull you down to about here. And then from there, should be able to bring you right down to here. Requires proper slope. Again, the many factors that come into play. That should be good. We'll need to do some terraforming there when we have vehicles available to do the terraforming with, but that should be easy to cover up. And if it's not, that's fine. This is the middle of nowhere. We're not going to build anything over here. It's not like we're going to put a beach down over here or anything, so it's fine. And then over here, we should be able to pull... Can we? Have I gone too far down? It's quite possible. Be over to there. There we go. Alright, so that is the new line. Again, a bit of terraforming should be able to clean this up. I mean, I might be able to... Let's see, I'm going to regret having canceled that, aren't I? Well, let's see. Let's go ahead. Down there. And there. Cool. Again, just had to do it piecemeal so that it stayed underground without having to dig too much. And you can see now the digging is significantly reduced, except for over here, I guess we dig quite a bit. But I don't think I can avoid that. I think I need that curve, right? Yeah. Unless it requires proper slope. Oh, maybe I can do... That requires proper slope. Pull it back a bit further. Yeah, no, we can't do it that way. That's okay. Hook you up like that. And if we go ahead and commission this now... we'll see that this will take... Are you serious? 170 tons of gravel. And just 51 tons of prefab panels. So this is going to take 28 tons of prefab panels. So it'll still take... Actually, it'll take more prefab panels, ever so slightly. But look at the difference in gravel. It was 497 tons of gravel, and wasn't it like 1,200 work days or something? Something like that, right? Look at that. Just imagine how much I could have saved if I'd just been a bit pickier up over here and down over here, but no, I had to be impatient. It's okay. Someone's pockets are being lined by the inefficient use of those resources. Oh, sorry, you know, there's still this section over here. Go ahead and batch start this as well. And this is a whopping extra 53 tons. So what is that? 230. Still about, like, 230? 220, sorry. 220 tons versus the 497 it was going to be, of gravel alone, obviously. And who knows how much concrete we'd used up already. Anyway, point of the matter is that I should have done this from the start. I'm glad I went back and refined that a bit because that's going to save us a ton of gravel, which, again, we're kind of running low on right now. Plus, this goes through terrain that we're probably not going to invest too heavily in, right? Like, we're not going to build anything else down over there, I don't think. So I don't mind the sewage pipes going there. Anyway, I wish I'd done things a little differently there, but it's okay. Folks, let's get this party started, shall we? Normal speed for starters, because I just want to investigate and make sure this has been completed. This is waiting for gravel. Of course it is. This is also waiting for gravel. And a few other things, obviously. But gravel right now is what's got us at a standstill and in a chokehold. So we'll need to make some adjustments on that front, I think. Just with regards to acquiring more quarried stone and all that good stuff. Just moving it faster. What are you waiting for? Gravel? Yeah. Gravel. And, well, everything here. Alright, cool. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and pick up the pace. And let's turn our attention to here. Alright, well, hey, we're... At least when I decided to look this time, we're actually producing some gravel. That's nice. Down over here. What's the deal? Yeah, there should, like, be a truck at all times, basically. Guy's making his way over now. I almost wonder if I don't want to move this distribution office further down, but what's the benefit of that, I guess? First of all, let's go ahead and get rid of this connection. Get rid of that. We don't need it anymore. We just need this. It's all so slow. It's all so slow. If I go ahead and actually build, because it's so cheap, if I actually go ahead and build another gravel quarry. That's what I'm looking for, right? Gravel quarry. How does that work for us? Thought I saw some without the need to terraform. 60%, 62, sure. To flatten the train a bit, I can definitely afford to do that. Again, for the marginally better source, hopefully it's worth it. No free excavators, eh? It's because they're all out there doing construction work. I could maybe move this guy over to the to a depot somewhere. Can't believe how much I'm about to invest in this, but we're gonna put down a free road depot over here. We're gonna go ahead and bring Buddy over to here, just so we can actually make this connection over here. And since we're doing that, you know what? Let's go ahead and demolish you and make a few more micro adjustments. Might as well at this point get you that 60, right? There we go. Pop you down there, and you know what? Since we've got all this going already, let's go ahead and, of course, flatten this. But let's also, as soon as that's done, go ahead and build another quarry up over here. I think we've got a decent source, probably 50%, 68%. I just don't want to do so much terraforming. To be perfectly honest, I don't want to do that much terraforming. Also, I need to be careful about the tracks that'll come out over here, right? You know what? Screw it. This is probably enough. We'll go ahead and... yeah, you're being built. We've got construction offices assigned. Excellent. Let's move you back to here. And we'll leave this depot here for the time being. If I need to pull this trick again, sure, why not? But yeah, let's go ahead and get this built. A little bit of asphalt, I guess. A little bit of concrete. Yeah, sure. And hopefully it'll help us bring bring more gravel to bear sooner, because we need it for quite a few things, right? We need gravel for quite a few things. But yes, on the topic of things we need, let's then turn our attention to here. The roads, again, I was thinking of maybe building asphalt roads, right? Not with the street lights and stuff, because I don't need street lights down over here. But if I were to do that, it'll cost a decent bit of gravel. And I'm thinking that rather than do that, I'll just invest in the pump jacks directly, which will also cost a bit of gravel. Everything needs gravel. Ah, jeez. Maybe we start with the wiring. Because nothing runs without the wiring, right? So we might as well start there, which again will need some gravel, but sure. Start that construction, and start that construction. Construction offices assigned immediately. Excellent. And again, there's all kinds of vehicles that are currently sitting idle. So let's get them to work. Let's also go ahead and batch start the construction of the wires here and here, and as they make progress, we'll go ahead and start the construction of the pump jacks as well, right? In the meantime, I wonder if I should just get more cisterns, you know? I should maybe keep an eye on how quickly these guys get emptied. Like, see, he's okay. I'm gonna see how long it takes, rather how long this guy stays topped up, and that'll tell me if I do in fact need another cistern. This guy is... Actually, you know what? He hits 10, truck comes through, picks up about 11, I think. Makes its way. Cool. And then comes a crane to help with the construction work. Cool. Alright, so that's not bad. Up over there. Guy's at 8 tons. This guy's at 5. This guy's also still rolling. Oh. This truck comes a little too soon, eh? He's gonna stay planted there. Oh, it's so nice to see all these vehicles coming through. Yeah, you know what? I guess we have a decent cadence now, because this guy hit 12, the truck came through. That was 1 of 3, so I think we probably have a decent cadence for these pump jacks right now. Cool. Leave that be then. Turn our attention down over to here, where we are at 82% on the fuel processing study. Remember, it's the fuel processing study, and then the refinery research, and only then can we build the refineries. And they're expensive. They're not cheap, so it's going to be a bit of an effort to build that as well. How are we looking over here? Buddy, over here, you're waiting for a mechanism, I assume? There's one coming over. We got workers coming over instead. Sure, fair enough. That's fine. Down over here, what's the deal? This thing is waiting for gravel. The irony. Alright, fair enough. It's like, do I make this a higher priority so that it gets built first? Compared to all that sewage. I mean, the sewage is arguably more important to deal with. We'll see. We'll see. How are we looking over here? This guy is also waiting for gravel. That's okay, only a little bit. Over here. All gravel. Bit of prefab panels here and there, sure, but first it's all gravel. Alright, let's go ahead and purchase another excavator because we're going to need it. Which one's better? 33 is a bigger number, higher engine power, better length. Sure, yeah. Stick with the true and tested, I guess. Good buddy in there. Again, we got a decent bit of money. I think we can turn our attention to the expansion of our construction industry, right? Because this is getting built. I just got to keep an eye on this to make sure that, you know, when it's done, I'm not wasting time just sitting on my my hands before I get working on the pump jacks. Screw it, man. It's just a bit of steel and stuff, right? Like, I guess my big decision is like, well, what about the roads? Do we get them to be asphalt roads first? Because I don't have a room to build bypasses here, right? So once I get these up and running, they'll be up and running. They all need gravel. Oh, God damn it. I might as well just do the asphalt roads, man. Let's Speed is of the essence here. Speed is of the essence. Down to there. Right down to here. Right down to here. That's gonna be expensive. But you know what? Jesus, 60 tons of gravel. I was gonna say it'll be worth it, but now I'm second guessing. Anyway, we'll let that happen. And over here, we're gonna go ahead and make some adjustments. Oh man. Oops, maybe? It's okay. Go ahead and remove all of these and rework some of our plans here. I might need to actually get rid of this road to actually fit everything the way I want to fit it. So let's go ahead and get rid of you. Hope I don't regret this decision. Let's go ahead and get rid of you as well. And this is gonna be a little finicky, but if it gets too finicky, obviously again I'll edit it. But I don't think it'll. I think it's a level of finicky that we need to actually think through and talk through for the most part, at least. All right, what are we talking about here? First of all, we're talking about our construction industry. We're talking about the concrete plant, which requires gravel and cement and water. Where's the water connection, actually? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. So gravel comes from up over there. But what about cement and things? Right. So first of all, then, let's take a look at the compact cement plant, because maybe that goes over here. Cement requires coal and gravel, right? So coal, again, I really got to figure out how to bring coal down to here. The other option is to actually build this up over here and not worry about coal and instead worry about gravel. We end up in kind of a similar situation. You can only store 25 tons of gravel. Hang on, you can only store 25 tons of gravel, but you need 125 to actually work at maximum efficiency. Yikes, I'd much rather have to drag coal down. Fair enough, glad I checked. Okay, so let's go ahead and do something like this potentially. We can get it to fit. I might need to demolish some more road here. That guy immediately turning around. And again, this whole section will be demolishing as well, right? What do I need to keep it for any reason? I guess this connection to the warehouse. Until we have more gravel, I'm not going to futz around with this, so let's leave it be. And yeah, let's turn our attention to these plans over here. So, cement plan. Got a bit more room now, right? Sure, got to flatten a bit. Nudge a bit further over. There's like suboptimal layout of the connections, which I kind of like. I always worry about using mods. I always worry that they'll be they'll make things a bit too easy, but this one doesn't seem to be doing that. A bit higher. What if I like get up to here, let's say? Even higher. Again, just keeping an eye on where like the road connections and stuff are. Can't build due to infrastructure. Sometimes that's just because of flattening, and flattening will solve the problem. Like here. Okay, so if we do that, I can pop you down there. Go ahead and suspend this construction. This road can continue this way if I wanted to. Again, I just had to demolish it for the sake of making room for the building footprint. This cannot come down, unfortunately. This will come down this way and then connect this way. Okay, cool. So that's an option. And then this will get its gravel. Right, hold on. Let's just, we still need coal. To get its coal, we would need... Probably can't actually place it there because the conveyor belts have nowhere to go, basically. So it needs to be at least a bit further down, I guess. If it'll let me do that now. That was gonna be tough, guys. This is gonna be tough. Especially because I have all these wires and stuff in the area. I got a couple of modded versions that I can probably use. Yeah, this looks like it'll fit. Well, let me go. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. How messy am I willing to make this area, though, is the thing. That's the other question. And would I rather just have, yeah, like a coal aggregate storage here, which connects in some other way? God damn. I have the overpass. If I can find it. There we go, conveyor overpass. That's too big. We'll probably stick with the modded conveyor tower. And so we do something like that. Whole lot of suspended constructions happening over here. Suspend all that. Suspend this as well. You know what? I don't think that's actually an overpass. I don't think buildings can actually go through that, or vehicles can actually go through that. So we wouldn't want to plant it right there in the middle. Instead, we'd get this one, for example. Pull it further back to there. Again, suspend that construction. We'd have to rework some of this because we're going to rework that road. So why am I making these plans? I'm making these plans to see what potential there is, I guess. And I don't think these wires are in our way. Yeah, damn. Really? Don't demolish that, demolish this, thank you. I'm a little concerned about getting the coal down here. What if we use the high output mod, where the output is elevated, basically? If I can find it. I got so many of these. There we go. High output, 6 inputs. There we go. Alright, okay. So this road definitely can't be built if I do that. What if I put you over here? Probably still can't build that road. Oh, maybe actually. Let's see. Plop you down like that. Again, suspend all this construction. Don't actually want any of it. Yeah, road connection won't be possible. And that's probably okay, honestly. If it's not going to be possible, then we'd go ahead and place it further back. Because if it's not happening anyway, it's not happening, right? So we do something like that. And then we go ahead and bring it over this way. Like it kind of wants to connect, but also kind of not really. All right. So we can probably get rid of this heating building because we're never actually going to need it. And then, let's see. You got power, right? Yeah, you got power. We can get right up to there. Now, let's see. Oh, can't build you to infrastructure, missed that. There we go. Suspend you and you. Okay, all that's still suspended. I wonder if this will actually work. There's no way. There's no way, right? Like, it's gotta go. Like, how are we gonna do that? There's no way. We'll try, but... You're not... Ooh, you are gonna want to connect. Okay. That is unexpected. We'd pop you over there. Again, this is just plans. I might not go through with this, but I want to see if it's even possible. Like, it's looking like such a hot mess. Can this road? Yeah, this can. Okay, cool. Alright. The thing is, this will save us so much stress down the line. Wonder... One high input, 6 outputs. Or you do something like that potentially, and again, suspend and suspend. Moment of truth now is, can we connect from here to here? So yeah, moment of truth. It'll come down to here, easy enough. Okay. Bit of flattening. Sure. Again, suspend and suspend. Can't due to infrastructure. Okay, hang on a second. If we get rid of this road... If we get rid of that road... Which breaks the connection to this, by the way, so like that's a non-option. It can't stay like this, but... Infrastructure... Ooh, okay, so I can... I can do this! Hang on a second. Are you kidding me? No way. Sides are too steep. Okay, hold on. So that means we can... Might actually be able to do this. We might actually be able to do this, which is ridiculous. I didn't think this was going to be possible. No way. I wish I could see the road. Let me see the road. No way. For real? Now, could I... Nah. I was wondering if I could connect directly to that one and save myself some trouble. For that, I'd need to be able to place it here, but that's too close to this road. That wouldn't be possible. Alright, so we do something like that, I guess. Go ahead and suspend you, and suspend you. You I won't actually need, so we'll demolish you. And hang on, are we seriously doing this right now? So coal goes from here up to here, through here, through here, through here, 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 into here. And we've got coal for our cement plant. There's no goddamn way. And of course gravel coming in from the gravel processing plant. But that means the gravel processing plant will, from time to time, need to hold on to gravel. I don't know how that's gonna fly. Now I'm feeling cocky. There's no way I can bring gravel from here down to both of these guys. Is there? Well, geez, now I'm wondering if I regret this aggregate storage site, right? Because I could just stockpile 145 tons isn't that much. Yeah, I'm really curious. It would be hilarious if gravel becomes the problem here, despite all of our efforts to get coal. Now, do I like this setup is the other question, right? Like, it's kind of hideous. Well, I mean, only insofar as, like, you don't want to be looking at that view from your apartment building, I guess. But it's already a hideous view. It's the industrial sector. So, if anything, this is nicer in some ways. It's relatively clean. Like, this could have been a bit sharper, I guess, but I'm not going to complain. If I nudge this over, again, there's issues, right? Because there's so much other infrastructure. I'm hoping to fit some distribution offices in the area, if I can find them. Is it state infrastructure? Keep forgetting where. There we go, distribution office. So yeah, once the road's adjusted, we'd be able to fit in 2 distribution offices in the area, which is probably enough for Ashkakal's immediate needs. So, okay, this works in theory. This becomes the issue then, gravel. Alright, let's see. Let's see. The high output ones are such a game changer. I remember loving them when I was playing the game in early access as well. It's just such a game changer. You don't have to worry about the road connections as much. Alright, let's see. So, this is something we can obviously do. Pop you down there, go ahead and suspend. Again, we cannot make a mistake over here and overinvest in the conveyor belts. This is all suspended. Let's quickly turn our attention actually to some of this other stuff. That's been built. This has been built as well. These are all built. Okay, excellent. This section's been built. This section is waiting for gravel. 191 tons of it. This section's waiting for some gravel. Yeah, gravel is the real sticking point right now. Now, what I could do is I could just import gravel at this point in time. We got plenty of money. I could allow for some imported gravel. You know what? I think we're going to go ahead and import some gravel, folks. Let's solve this sewage situation. Gravel. Bring it from here. Hopefully that's the right all. Maybe I should have brought it from the other one. Not you, buddy. You. Gravel from here. And that might just help. Alright. That was one thing. The other thing I wanted to check was here. Right, of course. None of these are being built either. Because we don't have mechanisms. We don't have gravel. How did you catch fire? It's okay. We got fire trucks coming through. Yeah, this will take some time. But hey, we're looking okay, right? We're not importing tons upon tons of steel. We're looking okay. And actually, what's the situation over here? 23 people were living here. You're topped up. You are... Oh, man. How long have we been waiting? Please tell me research was only recently completed. Damn it. Probably been a minute. Where's my fuel refinery? Oh, do I need bitumen production study first? I think so, don't I? Where'd you go, buddy? I guess I need both. Alright, let's go for it. Yeah, I guess these are both prerequisites, yeah. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Maximize research, please. It shouldn't take too long. Chipping away. I gotta keep an eye on that. That's a big moneymaker we're just leaving on the table. Alright, so that's the research looked at. Yeah, we still have some time before we need to rush this construction. Fortunately, concrete and gravel... Oh, no, it's not on site. And this, again, needs to be completed as well. Go ahead and resume construction over here. Because, yeah, we're going to need this building soon-ish, right? Like, this is going to reach capacity pretty quickly. We're going to look away, we're going to look back, and all of a sudden, we're in trouble. Alright, back on task over here. So, no way I can pull you down to here. And build you to infrastructure. Okay, what if I do this one that doesn't need the road connection, right? Pull down to here, let's say. Mixing and matching all the mods. Alright. And then from here... First of all, let's get rid of this. I can't believe we're doing it this way. Just wish one of these pointed this way, you know? Like, just one of them just could point it this way, but no. High input, 6 outputs. Alright, what if we do output 6 inputs? Okay, so we'll pull. Alright. But first, this space needs to be reserved for other things as well. So we've got our cement plant, which will pour cement into the dry, where are we? Bulk storage cement silo. Which one's the smallest one? I think it's this one that stores 1400. Oh no, 1000. That seems about right. So we want this connection. Roads are not optimally placed. Don't love it. Oh, actually, you know what? Okay, though, this should be fine. So if I pop you down there, got the bulk, the dry bulk conveyor, right? The road connection can happen over crossing, not allowed. Oh, it's because we got the pedestrian crosswalk. Yeah, we'll find a way to connect. That's okay. But then this just stores the cement. To turn that into concrete, we will then need the concrete plant, which needs cement and also gravel and also water. So the dry bulk connection should get us our concrete. The gravel connection actually works all the way down to here, so that's cool. That's not really what I need right away, though, right? Because I want that gravel to also go here. In which case I would need 1 high input, 6 outputs. Come on, buddy. Work with me, buddy. But what if I use one of these? Nope. I need... yeah, like this kind of a thing. Infrastructure in the way. Desperately trying to make this work. I feel like there's another mod somewhere out there that'll do the trick for me. I wonder if I put you up there. No, it's got the road connection. The road connection makes everything so much harder. Unless... okay, let's try this. If I were to put you... there's no way this will work. There's no way this will work, but let's try it. Pop you down there. Suspend all of that. Go ahead and get this. Yeah, didn't think so. I was hoping we could like loop back. That's so funny what does and doesn't work. There's no way to go up and around. Geez, funnily enough, it's like if I hadn't made this connection over here, then I would have been able to pull from there straight down. I nudge this over a bit, would I have enough room to build a splitter? And then, you know, this one can just continue down to the plant down here. Okay, hang on. So, concrete plant. I'll flatten the train a bit. Nix you and you. Back to the concrete plant. You would do this connection. Like so. Or no, it wouldn't. That's the thing, sometimes the automatic connections lie. Okay, cool. So suspend that. That and that. The road here would go through. And so I need to do like this kind of a thing. This guy would continue this way. This would hook up there. This would hook up here. Yeah, sure. So these would all connect. And this would connect. Oh no, this wouldn't connect, would it? No, it should. Yeah, life finds a way. Or does it? Did I get too cocky there? Might have. There we go. Do something like this. And again, this is mainly for construction, right? So that'll connect both ways. Okay, cool. So these will all connect. It really is just a matter of getting this gravel down to here. And geez, it's so tempting to demolish this thing and rework it a bit. Oh man, we've got the empty room here. The effort we're making for the coal, you know, considering the effort we're making for the coal, it feels silly not to make this minor effort for the gravel at this point. This is actually pretty clean. I don't feel too crazy about, like, I don't feel too bad about, like, this connection. This one I feel a bit funkier about, but it's not unreasonable, I guess. Like, this is our industrial sector, right? It's okay for it to be full of conveyor belts and all that good stuff. Jeez, alright. Let's see. Can't believe I'm doing this. Alright, truck aggregate loading is what you are. With access to 41 tons of gravel right now. That's because we're not, it's because we're importing gravel now. And we're still okay financially, actually. How are we looking, actually? How are we looking? Where is all this gravel going? Working all the plumbing. This footpath. Where's this footpath? Can't even select it. Demolish that, I guess. Yeah, cool. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to make sure that we're actually delivering resources where we need them. Okay, these guys are rolling out. Okay, cool. They weren't showing up down over here, so I was a little thrown off. But why would they? These aren't the construction sites. That's my bad. That's my bad. Okay. Now, health has been steady still, which is kind of cool to see. Only a few people unable to visit the doctor. Happiness has also been steady. All things considered, that's not bad. So, that's cool. Alright. Sorry, I'm not procrastinating. Just get distracted by other considerations that I haven't checked in on in a while. So. Truck aggregate. How would we do this? Here's how we do this. We'd like put this down like so. Aw, man, I know exactly how we do this too. We put this down like this. The one thing I was thinking about was like the dry bulk loading and unloading, right? Like that was the one thing that I was like, oh, let's not forget that. Because what gets stored here? We get cement stored here. When do we use cement to build? Definitely seen concrete. I'm trying to remember where we might need cement for construction. Or is it always concrete? Surely not. Like, you need cement for stuff. I'm just drawing a complete blank. The reason why I asked this is because I'm trying to remember if I still need that dry bulk storage, or the dry bulk loading and unloading. Because if I do, I'm in trouble. I guess cars could just come in and pick up from the silo. That's fine. It's not a problem. But let me check one thing here. Can I actually... Yeah. Connect you like that, and then this can actually connect back up like this, or up to that, or something. Building in the way. This... Really? Is it really in the way? It's not, because I can see it'll let me draw the connection if I pull it exactly right. There we go. Yeah, so we can do that. Cool. Just wanted to see what our limitations were. Okay. Crap. Yeah, here I might actually be procrastinating. And then if I check... Yeah, there's no way we can fit the dry bulk loading and unloading. Like, there's no way that connection goes past the conveyor belts and stuff. Actually, hang on. Not to mention the directions are also all like messed up. That's fine. I guess I won't need it. Alright, had to take a moment to like reorganize my thoughts over here. So, cement gets stored in the dry bulk storage, right? Just to check, dry bulk cargo, dry bulk storage. Yes, this is for storing cement. Concrete doesn't get stored anywhere. You produce it as it's needed. Vehicles come through and pick it up. Now I guess... Do you use the dry bulk to... like cargo to make it go faster? No. Because that's just for cement. Okay, fair enough. Making sure I'm not missing a trick over here. Because that would be very unfortunate. Yeah, okay, vehicles have to come directly to the concrete plant to pick up concrete. Alright, cool. So, it is just about this last step over here. Let's go ahead and get truck aggregate loading. And probably establish you somewhere like so. I'm just trying to figure out if there's anything else that needs to be placed here that I'm like failing to make room for, you know? Before we work on this, let's go ahead and demolish this one. Served us well. We gotta demolish both of you. Shouldn't be too difficult. We will need workers, and I do believe that our demolition office currently does not have a bus. So let's go ahead and purchase a bus for you. Yep, sure. Bring you over. Ooh, oh, I guess people from the bus stop are making their way over. Dang, didn't need the bus, but hey, here we are now, I guess. Oh god, they're already making progress. I guess I was kind of hoping to have a bit of time to really think about this a bit more. But decision's been made. Worst case scenario, we end up rebuilding this exactly as it has been. Right now, again, we're importing gravel, so it's, you know, it's fine. We have our source of gravel. We're working away at various construction sites, it looks like. Kind of. Man. Oh, well, you haven't even been assigned construction offices. Well, no wonder you're not seeing any action. Up over here, this looks almost done, 74%. And this last section over here has been completed. Wow, you know what? Hey, we've actually made some progress. Cool. Okay, I'll take it. Down over here. You look at that. We've made some progress. We've assigned some construction offices. Cool. It's all it takes sometimes, is to assign some construction offices. And the next thing you know, people are making their way over. God damn it. The auto-assign radius must not be big enough. That just must be why that didn't happen automatically. It's okay. Where's my auto-search radius? There we go. That'll do the trick. And you as well, buddy. That'll do the trick. Cool. Wish I'd noticed that sooner, but hey, it is what it is. This is... Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Seeing all the scrap. A little bit of undoing so we can get to the redoing, right? Like, this is necessary. You gotta refactor every once in a while. And again, this is sort of the opportune moment. We haven't been, we've been importing gravel right now, so... Whoa, that really re-terraformed this, this land, eh? Fair enough. Let's go ahead and... Where'd it go? Truck aggregate, yep. Like, I don't want to be wasteful, but what else are we doing with this, space, I guess, right? What else are we able to do with the space? Not much. In theory, I could put you down there. We'll see what... Nah, let's wait for this to be done. Oh, that's cool. They actually just drive on the dirt there. It's decommissioned. Ah, we dropped from 63 to 62, damn it. But we're okay. Again, now that I've deprioritized that a little bit, I feel less stressed, I guess. I'm glad I got the bus after all. This would have been so much slower if we hadn't. That's why I'm not too nervous about when the time comes to rejig the setup over here. We work pretty quickly when it comes to demolition even, so I think we'll be okay. I mean, this will take a bit longer to demolish, but I don't think we'll have too much of a sewage issue as we wait for this to get solved. Oh man, yeah, this whole section is done. Just a couple of those distant sections left to go. Alright. Cleaning up the mess. Almost done. No, there's still some more work to be done. No, there isn't. These guys are just waiting for the trash to be picked up. Now we should be done. Yeah, cool. Alright, so with that, let's first of all clear that out. Truck aggregate. Make sure we've got power, which there's plenty of it, plenty of redundancies too. Pop you there. Alright. Then we've got our engine the other way around. Yeah. Kind of what we do, right? Do I wish it was a bit tidier? Absolutely. Absolutely do. High input, 6 output. I just wish this line was straight, but you know what? It doesn't matter, does it? 3 in, 1 out. No, that's not gonna fly. What I need is like 2 in, 1 out. Or no, 1 in, 2 out. Like this kind of a thing. Yeah, that's exactly what I need. Road's a bit funky. No, god damn it. It's not gonna do what I need it to do. I think I'll just have to accept the slight jank. Oh no, there we go. It's so funny where it does and doesn't want to connect. But there, that kind of does the trick. Yeah, makes the lines that I wanted to have straight enough. I can't believe do infrastructure. Missed that. There we go. All right. Have we got it? I mean, I guess so. This gets pulled up to there. The gravel goes to the aggregate loading and unloading, so the trucks can still get their gravel. And we have this straight line down to here. This is a bit of wasted space, I guess, but it's okay to have that from time to time, I've been told, so maybe I should just allow that to be. The other option is I could maybe adjust how we connect to the coal. Like, we could go up there instead, maybe, but frankly, I don't think that's going to be an option. But I might adjust this a little bit as we're adjusting the road here as well. I might need to jump on that road adjustment. But folks, this episode has gone on for long enough. It's been hard to let go as we've been planning this. But I can't believe we actually managed to fit all this in place. The question is, do I want to rush to build it? I mean, kind of. I'm not too concerned. Again, I think I mentioned this last session. I'm not too concerned about how many people they actually need, right? Like, this needs 50 times 3, 150 workers. This needs 5 times 3, 15 workers. And that's kind of it. And we haven't grown our population that much, to be honest. We've been, like, come a long way over the last few years, but it's been bouncing up and down. We haven't had, like, a huge kind of consistent spike like this. These were immigrants, obviously, like when we built a building and brought a lot of immigrants in. Steady growth, but slow, steady growth, right? And so we don't really... I wonder if we should wait. Or if we should just get to it. 50 tons of steel. Maybe we should wait. But it's nice to have the plans in place. I would also very much like to have more educated individuals. Oh, hey, you know what? No, it's been growing quite nicely. What number's been staying steady then? Average lifespan has been staying steady. University education is fantastic. All right, good stuff. You know what, folks? I'm really quite pleased with how things are looking right now. Bitumen production study is almost done, kind of, sort of. We'll keep at it. And we should really think about building this this road, which is something we're doing. Cool. Need some workers. Yeah, I got a bus full of workers coming through, so we can get this thing done by the time this building fills up. And then we got to really focus on, expanding our population, our ability to expand our population, rather, I should say, so that we can keep sort of sustaining our growing industries. Anyway, like I said 5 minutes ago, this episode has gone on for way too long, folks. I hope you enjoyed it, though. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a very big difference in letting me know what people are enjoying on the channel, letting me know what I should do more or less of, and letting me know, how I should maybe adjust my my approach from time to time. Otherwise, let's go ahead and take a look at our glorious nation so far, or I should say soon to be glorious. Still keeping it humble, but soon to be glorious nation from this vantage point over here. Man, that was a huge restructuring of our construction industry, so to speak. Well worth it, though. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. They'll keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.